Today I'm going to be giving you a quick demo of the sample management system that's being developed for ANDRILL's SMS Expedition. So this is the front page. I'm going to begin by registering a new user. So I'll register Rich. And I'm clicking on the Principal Investigator checkbox. This tells the system that I will be creating projects and managing with the sample management system. So I'll hit register. And we get a dashboard. This dashboard will show you recent activity on your projects. Since we haven't created a new project, or since we haven't created a project yet, I'll hit New Project. We'll give it a name, SMS, click Create. And this is the project details window. We can see that the name of the project is SMS. Rich Levy owns it. Currently it has no project phases, and only Rich Levy is a member. So let's start by adding a phase to the project. We'll call it Core Characterization. Create. And so now we can see we've got the core characterization phase, and it has 0 sampling plans associated with it. We'll also add a new member to the project, and we'll select Josh Reed from the drop-down list, and we can see that I've been added to the project. If we click on the show, this will show us some details about the user. Okay, now that we have a project set up, let's log out and pretend like we're an actual user wanting to request samples. So we'll log in as me, and since I'm a member of the SMS project, my dashboard shows the activity that's been happening within the project. So the project was created, we added the core characterization phase, and then I was actually added to the project. So why don't we go and click on SMS to get to this. Now we'll click on the core characterization phase, and we can see the name, the project, and that there's no sampling plans. So why don't I go ahead and add a sampling plan right now. So I'll do a study, micro paleo, diatoms, Levy, Harwood, only. Top depth, I'll just leave blank for the top of the hole. Bottom depth, leave blank for the bottom of the hole. And my preferred lithology is, say, mudstone. Sample type, I'll be taking 5 cc if it's mudstone, 10 cc if others. Standard sampling interval of 2 meters. And I estimate 500 samples for the whole project. Here I can provide any special sampling instructions and can also specify what the final disposition of the sample. Go ahead and create. And so now we see the sampling plan, and it's marked as pending. I can go in and edit anything about it if I needed to change something, but we'll cancel back out. Now we'll switch back over to Rich. So now we can see his dashboard that a sampling plan has been created by Josh Reed. So I'll click over to it, and because I'm a project administrator, I can decide whether the sampling plan should be approved, denied, or needs revision. So we'll go ahead and approve it, and now it's marked as approve. So if we swap back over to Josh, we can see my sampling plan was created and it was approved. We'll jump right to it, and now we've got a request samples link. So if we request samples, we get a page like this to actually fill out a form. I'll say I want a thin section, and we'll call it section 1. And then we've got this little image here so we can specify the bounding box of where I want the sample. Right now this is a little bit unclear, but it's meant to be measured in centimeters from the top of the core, the depth is, and measured in centimeters from the lower left edge of the core, if you're looking at the top. So we'll just enter some values. And hit create. And so now we can see that this is a actual sample request. And if we go home, you can go and see that the activity was added. And now let's switch over and do this whole process from Coralizer. So bring up Coralizer, and using the work that Julian's done on the sample request annotations, we'll go ahead and draw out this particular spot. It's a sample request annotation. I'll enter my username, sample type thin section, and you can see that it's pulled in the measurement from what we've drawn. Now we'll try sending this, and we got a response back okay. Now if we switch back over to this, we can see sample request 2 was requested via Coralizer, and ta-da, we've pulled in all of the information from Coralizer right here. So this is just the sample management system's just a work in progress right now. Currently there's a few things missing. It doesn't close the loop, so we can associate a sample that the curators take with a specific request, and there's some various other UI things, but it's definitely coming along. Thanks.